CMP here, back with another video. Now, the time is 7:15 p.m. Well, it's... Sorry, I'll do that again, the intro. Kind of mess it up, apologies. Hello everybody, this is Callan CMP here, back with yet another live stream and back with yet another football watch-along. The time is 7:15 p.m. on Wednesday the 3rd of December 2025, and today Arsenal prepare to take on Brentford. Now Arsenal had a very difficult game against Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge, also in the Premier League. A 1-1 draw was the result in the end. I'm joined off screen by my dog Baloo, who we have had since January of last year.
Thank you to Matt and to Natalie. It certainly is, but a little bit of bad news for Villa in the build-up there. Hasn't quite reached Natalie yet.
So where are Arsenal and Brentford in the table?
Bizzo, who was the name on the lips of Unai Emery a few weeks ago, is starting in goal for Villa. That news has just been confirmed. Right, let's get back to the Emirates. Arsenal taking on Brentford in one of these 7:30 kickoffs, and Alan Smith is there waiting to talk to us. Evening to you, Alan. Martin.
Where's Alan Smith?
Back.
I like Alan Smith. He was one of the big voices of FIFA.
I mean, they've coped
the
pretty
FIFA
well
games.
with him, haven't they? And in years gone by, they wouldn't have been able to. But yeah, it's your club captain, and to have him as an option.
My dog's with me at the moment.
Tremendous boost. Going forward, who knows?
So, let's go to the table. I'm on BBC Sport. It is top of the table versus 12 in the league. So Brentford, after playing 13 games, have won 6. They've drawn once, they've lost 6, they've scored 21 goals, they've conceded 20. Their goal difference is 1, and they are on 19 points. Level with AFC Bournemouth, Newcastle United, and Tottenham Hotspur.
That given the two sort of novice centre-backs that he's playing alongside.
Also playing today are Brighton and Hove Albion versus Aston Villa, Burnley versus Crystal Palace, Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Nottingham Forest, Leeds United versus Chelsea, and Liverpool versus Sunderland. Arsenal are 2 points in front of Manchester City in the Premier League. That's mainly because of our draw against Chelsea. Just imagine if we lose the Premier League with only 1 defeat. That means the game against Liverpool, which took place on the 31st of August, will be basically the game that gave Manchester City the title. Chelsea have moved up to 3rd, I think, after the 1-1 draw against the Gunners.
And when we come back, we'll tell you.
Wolverhampton Wanderers continue their absolute shit show of a season. No wins from their first 13 games, 2 draws and 11 defeats, 7 goals, 28 conceded. Thank God I didn't choose to be a Wolverhampton Wanderers fan. Brentford's Igor Thiago is the 2nd top scorer in the Premier League with 11 goals. For us, it's Eberechi Eze with 4. So it's like we score not that many goals, but we do really well in the defence. Only 7 goals conceded in our first 13 games. What will game number 14 be like for the Gunners and the league leaders? We have our first like of the live stream, and I wonder who's watching. I believe it could be Darren Jamieson, my friend from West Wales.
You found it then?
He is a very avid supporter. Hello, Creole. Welcome to the live chat. I hope you're having a great day.
Baileys.
2 likes now on the live stream. The likes are starting to come in. We've got 10 minutes until the match begins. A 3rd like now, and it hasn't been 10 minutes.
This is an appeal from Soy Dog,
So,
Street Dog Charity.
Mikel Arteta has gone with a 4-3-3 formation. In goal is David Raya. The centre-backs are Piero Hincapié and Christian Mosquera. At left-back is Ricardo Calafiori. And at right-back is Ben White. The centre midfielders are Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi and Martin Odegaard. And the front 3, we have Gabriel Martinelli on the left, Noni Madueke on the right, and Mikel Merino up front. A lot of people are coming in. Bent Pedersen. Who else is there? O'Style, Millie Alvarez. Westy Dude 123 was the 3rd like.
Call the number on screen now.
Looks like you are a Newcastle United fan, Millie Alvarez. What's this? It is a live reaction to the Arsenal-Brentford game. Now, the substitutes are Kepa Arrizabalaga, Eberechi Eze, Victor Gyökeres, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Ethan Nwaneri, Bukayo Saka, Christian Norgard, Jurrien Timber, and Gabriel Jesus. Looks like O-Style or O-Saint Lai is an Arsenal fan. And looks like you really love Saka as well. Keith Andrews, the Brentford manager, has gone with a 3-5-2 formation. In goal is Kelleher. Centre midfielders are Ethan Pinnock, Van den Berg and Ayer. The centre midfielders are Jensen, Vitaly Janelt and Yarmoliuk. The left midfielder is Rico Henry, and at right mid we have KO'd. The strikers are Shard and Ouattara. Did bro just say 3.5? Because I need one if you get what I mean. I don't remember saying 3.5. This guy is a go. Thank you very much, Ben Pedersen. I love the support that you're giving me. We've got on the bench Arthur, Nathan Collins. I think it's Nathan Collins. Donovan, Jordan Henderson, Mikael Damsgaard, Lewis Potter, Igor Thiago, Brentford's top scorer, Onyeka and Valdim Marson. The match officials, Tony Harrington is the referee. The video assistant referee is James Bell. The 2 assistant referees are Stephen Meredith and Sian Masielis. The 4th official is Sam Allison. And the assistant VAR official is Blake Antrobus. Welcome to the live chat, whoever is just coming in. Let's go to head-to-head. Here we go. Since losing their first ever Premier League meeting with Brentford in August 2021, Arsenal are now unbeaten in their last 7 against the Bees, won 5 and drawn 2. Brentford are winless in their last 7 away games against Arsenal in all competitions, drawn 3 and lost 4, since a 2-0 league win in April 1938. Arsenal have won 10 of their last 12 evening kickoffs, 7 PM or later in the Premier League, drawn twice, though their last defeat was in a home London derby match, 2-0 versus West Ham in December 2023. We need more people like you, of course you do. Brentford have won just one of their last 11 midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Premier League games, drawn 3 and lost 7, with that coming in their last such match against Nottingham Forest in May, 2-0.
Very good evening everyone and welcome
Arsenal have won 6 of their last 7 home Premier League matches, drawn 1, including each of the last 3 in a row. The Gunners haven't won 4 consecutively at the Emirates since between April and August 2024. Brentford have won 4 of their last 23 Premier League London derby matches, drawn 6 and lost 13, with all 4 of those wins coming against either Crystal Palace twice in 2024-25 or West Ham in February and October 2025. The players are in the dugout ready to come out. Brentford have lost 5 of their 6 away Premier League matches this season, 1-1. The second consecutive season they've had 5 defeats and 6 on the road at the start of the season, drawn 1 and lost 5 in 2024-25. Before this, the Bees hadn't done that in a league campaign since 1997-98, drawn once and lost 5. Since the start of May, Brentford have scored the opening goal in more away games than any other Premier League side, 7. They won the first 2 of those games, but have since won just 1 of their last 5 on the road when going 1-0 up, drawn once and lost 3. Eberechi Eze has been involved in 6 goals in his 5 home Premier League appearances for Arsenal, 4 goals, 2 assists. The joint most goals and assists any Gunners player has managed in their first 5 home games. The others to get 6 in their first 5 are Mesut Ozil, 2013, Alexis Sanchez, 2014, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, 2018, and Gabriel Jesus, 2022. Igor Thiago has scored 4 away Premier League goals this season, giving Brentford a 1-0 lead with 3 of those. The only Bees player to score 5 away goals in a Premier League season before Christmas was Ivan Toney in 2022-23. And after I finished reading all of the match facts, thanks for respecting the grind, Ben Pedersen, the players, both from Arsenal and Brentford, are coming out. Here are the last 3 Premier League matches, all competitions as well, between Arsenal and Brentford. So, on the 9th of March 2024, Arsenal played at home against Brentford and won 2-1. On the 1st of January 2025, Arsenal played away at Brentford and won 3-1. Great start to the current year. And on the 12th of April 2025, Arsenal played against Brentford at the Emirates and drew 1-1. Sorry, my friend, I got to go. You've got to do what's best. So I wish you the best in the future, thanks, Pedersen. Now, I've got to talk really quietly on this live stream because my mum is in the guest room. Hello, Dean. Hello, Kagendo6622. Are Arsenal winning? The game hasn't even started yet, but it looks like Arsenal could win again. However, never doubt the underdogs of a match. You never know when they're going to cause a surprise. I didn't know Michael Coyote was Italian. Dango Ouattara, Kevin Shard. Kevin Sharder, Dango Ouattara. I'm learning how to pronounce Brentford players' names. Jordan Henderson, the former Sunderland and Liverpool player, is also there as well. First goal for Arsenal in a 3-1 CO win versus Bayern, home November 26th. That game was only exactly a week ago. 4 days of November, 3 days of December. My predictions are 3-2 win for Arsenal. I respect that, Kagendo, especially when you think Arsenal is going to win. I predict that Arsenal are going to win 1-0. Trossard scoring. Is he even...
Lots of
in the
changes to
squad.
Defense, but Michael COYG, whether it's at wing back or
I didn't know
place,
about who was in the squad.
He's got plenty of energy, and he's got that long throw as well, which Arsenal's reject defence has got to handle.
He isn't even in the squad. Well, that's really embarrassing. I have to go Soldi. Bye, I'm a sub though. Thanks for subbing.
Everyone in fine boys for that 7:30 kickoff. Most of them are following his instruction. No one has come to the Emirates and won this season. Manchester City, the only to come here.
Here we go. This could be another step closer to the Premier League title.
Arsenal's wins and do the chasing pack a favour.
So we are underway at the Emirates Stadium. We are 16 minutes into the live stream, and the game between Arsenal and Brentford has just commenced. Kelleher is also a former Liverpool player. We've got at least 2 former Liverpool players in the Brentford squad for today's game. I think when it's tonight, it's 8 PM.
Certainly got plenty of pace up top.
So I think the last time that Brentford beat Arsenal, it was in the summer of 2021. I remember watching that game. It was one of the worst games I'd ever seen. There's Martinelli. It's cleared away from Martin Odegaard's presence. You know what he's like in the box. A goal kick has been given to the away side. I'm going to be going on the Wikipedia page, looking at Brentford's 2025-26 season, and then I'll be able to say their names better, like say their first names as well, not just their surnames.
But picking a side that he felt could win this game, felt could challenge Arsenal at least. Acknowledging that it is probably the most difficult task in English football at the moment. Arsenal have tweaked their side from the weekend. Still without.
Now Arsenal are capable of making mistakes at the back. A free kick has been given to the Gunners. Gabriel Martinelli wanting the ball there. There's Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba as well. They're only going to be watching the game so far. Is Saliba in the squad? Like on the bench? Here we go, Calafiori might do something, so will Martinelli, but Brentford gets it away, luckily for them. Great defending there. I think that was, I thought it was Ben White, but it was Piero Hincapié. Martin Zubamendi plays it to Ricardo Calafiori. Zubamendi. He enters the Brentford half and plays a 1-2 with Odegaard. Everyone's giving the ball to Zubamendi at the moment. Maybe they know that he can construct something.
Here is Mosquera.
Mosquera.
Odegaard, a couple of substitute appearances before he returns to the central stage for Arsenal. Pretty good about themselves, I think. 19 points from 13 games, a pretty good return. 1 point off where they were at this stage last season.
Lovely ball from David Raya there, controlled by Martinelli. It's played to Calafiori. Is that going to be a corner? Yes, it is. We have the first corner of the match, 4 minutes in. Oh, I think that's the set-piece coach there. We scored a lot of goals from corners, all thanks to that man, possibly. Why else would they have the camera on him? So, Last 3 games, open play, 7 goals, set pieces, none, excluding penalties. Also, penalties are set pieces as well, by the sound of it. Declan Rice to take the first corner of the match. It's swung in, and it's come out to Noni Madueke, who scored against Bayern a week ago. Martinelli, that's going to be a Brentford free kick. I thought Madueke was going to do something there, the former Chelsea man. There's only one sole person watching this live stream. 3 likes at the moment. I thought another message had just come in. Add a Q&A sticker, a fictional world you'd love to visit. No thank you, YouTube. Kelleher with the long free kick. It still hasn't been cleared away, but Ben White is doing just that. It has gone behind for a Brentford throw-in. We've now hit the 5-minute mark and it remains goalless. Kagendo 6622 is the only viewer. Absolute respect for staying here. Michael Coyote is going to take the throw in, and that's gone out of play. Ricardo Calafiori, in the eyes of the referee, got the last touch, and it's going to be a corner kick for Brentford. 6 minutes into the game. The Arsenal chants ring around the Emirates Stadium, a place that I went to 5 years ago as a surprise for my 12th birthday. In comes the corner from Brentford, and it wasn't threatening in the end. I can see that someone else has joined. There's 2 people currently watching. There's 3 likes, 23 minutes into the stream, 7 minutes into the game. So, here's David Raya. Please get that the hell away. Martin Odegaard to Piero Hincapié. Martin Odegaard again up against Kevin Schade.
Ben White.
White was beaten to the ball there, but then Arsenal retained possession.
Spanish under 21 international.
Mikel Merino.
Scorer, the equaliser at Stamford Bridge.
Christian Mosquera. David Raya. Martin Odegaard plays it into the Brentford half where Ben White is waiting. Noni Madueke enters the area. Madueke to White. Brentford clear it away. I remember I can't be that loud as my mum will be trying to get some rest. She is going to Scotland in the early hours of tomorrow morning to see her mother. Declan Rice on the ball. He has picked out Ricardo Calafiori. Now it's Gabriel Martinelli. Calafiori trying to make himself available, but Zubamendi was a better option for him. It's Hincapié to Christian Mosquera. Now Ben White to Noni Madueke. Here's White again. Martin Odegaard to Noni Madueke. Martin Odegaard to Piero Hincapié. Here is Declan Rice. Mosquera. I almost scored an overhead kick against my brother today. One day you will be able to score an overhead kick. It just takes practice and precision. Mosquera to Martin Odegaard. Ben White, Zubamendi, Madueke. That was risky from him. I think it was Dango Ouattara who could have pounced onto that. It was number 19. Yes, it was Dango Ouattara. The ball's crossed in. It's headed away from Marino's reach. Mosquera will pick it up for the Gunners.
Brentford having to soak it up a bit here.
Yeah, and as always when you're playing against a back five, those wide lads, Madueke here and Martinelli on the other flank.
Here is Noni Madueke.
Madueke.
He's found Odegaard in space.
Odegaard.
This looks promising. Rice, Martin Odegaard on the left foot. His effort is blocked by Vitaly Janelt. Brighton have scored against Aston Villa.
Premier League goal of the season. No goals elsewhere.
Odegaard with a long ball to Ricardo Calafiori. Now it's Rice, Piero Hincapié to Christian Mosquera. Hincapié to Rice.
Tells its own tale.
Yeah, that would be totty.
Odegaard.
The pattern stays like this.
Ben White. Noni Madueke. White, here we go. The ball's crossed in and a header, and it's in. And the Gunners are in front. And once again, it is our number 23, our standing striker, Mr. Mikel Merino. The Emirates Stadium erupts for the first time on December the 3rd of 2025. Marino adds another goal to his tally. Arsenal, as it stands, will be 5 points clear of Manchester City in the title race. Odegaard to White. To Madueke, lovely flick to White. He crosses it into the area and Marino heads it in past Kelleher and into the net to put the league leaders in front. George-J4K1Z says Tottenham are better. If that's what you want to think, then fair enough. But it's a shame that we had to crush your team 4-1 with an Eberechi Eze hat-trick helping us.
Arsenal up and running.
Obviously, I'd say you were better in Europe last season. I will admit that, because you won a trophy, we didn't. So now Brentford are on the hunt for an equaliser. Here's Dango Ouattara. Coyote, Ouattara. This is bad. Great defending from Ricardo Calafiori. Arsenal are probs the best in the world right now. I wouldn't say the best in the world, as we have never won a Champions League before. We haven't won the league title in almost 22 years. The last time we did that was 2004 when we went unbeaten. And I wasn't born back then. Last time we won a trophy, it was 2023. It was the Community Shield when we beat Manchester City on penalties. Vitaly Janelt prepares to take the corner kick. He is lining the ball up. Will the lineswoman be happy with it? Reece Nelson is a Brentford player now. The ball's crossed in. Oh God. Okay, it's headed away. It's headed away. Now we've got to get it very well away.
This is Jensen.
Number 33 is Michael Coyote. Jensen to Janelt now. The ball has been crossed in and it's gone over the heads of Ben White, and who is the Brentford player? They've got the camera on him right now, but they're not showing the shirt number. What's up? Have a Merry Christmas, says Heather_star397. I hope you have a Merry Christmas as well. I'm just watching the Arsenal-Brentford match. 4 likes on this live stream, which is really good. I think Arsenal and Real Madrid would make an awesome Champions League final. Arsenal in 2006 did go up against a La Liga side in the Champions League final. We took the lead through Sol Campbell, but then Samuel Eto'o and Giuliano Belletti scored for Barcelona to give them the Champions League title. Lionel Messi was in the Barcelona squad, but he got injured before the final. As in the team for that season. He wasn't in that match because he got injured. And I believe it was Chelsea they were up against. Ben White. And now it's Dango Ouattara. Mikel Merino couldn't get to him. Michael Coyote back to Dango Ouattara. And
the expensive Arsenal throw.
He kept it in play, but he kicked it out of play. He couldn't really do anything else, so don't see any problem with that for Brentford. 16 minutes in, the Gunners are leading the Bees by 1 goal to 0. Brentford are going to get a throw in here. It's been a year since I reacted to the Liverpool versus Manchester City game, the one where Liverpool won 2-0. I wanted Manchester City to win because that's when Liverpool were title contenders. Can you imagine if Liverpool win the title again after the horrific season that they have had? No chance of that happening, but who knows? No one knew that Leicester City was going to win the Premier League in 2016. Arsenal coming forward again. Gabriel Martinelli to Martin Odegaard. Odegaard to Noni Madueke. Ben White making a run to his right. Madueke still going. Great save from Kelleher, and it is cleared away. Madueke almost doubled the Gunners' lead there. Here is Ricardo Calafiori. Martinelli coming in as well. Declan Rice keeping it alive for the Gunners. Calafiori to Piero Hincapié. This is Martin Odegaard. He's been at the club for 4 years, since 2021. I can remember when he scored against Tottenham Hotspur in the North London derby in March of that year. Am I seeing the match earlier than you? I don't know. Here's Martinelli. He could shoot here, but instead he plays it to Ben White. Ben White hits the side netting. What are your thoughts on Wolves this season? They could be making history, but for all of the wrong reasons. They haven't won a single game after their first 13 attempts in the league this season. They've drawn twice and they've lost 11. And they could beat Derby County's record of the least amount of points in a Premier League season ever. Southampton almost did that the previous season in 2024-25.
Competition for places, not just here with Arsenal, but also as we approach the World Cup.
There's Bukayo Saka. I hope to God that Thomas Tuchel chooses him for the World Cup squad in 2026. I might perform the right foot, left foot song before I watch the first game of the 2026 World Cup, if I even decide to live stream it, or maybe for the World Cup final. Right Foot, Left Foot was a song I did for the World Cup final in 2022. And then I did a music video for it in December of 2024. Well, I released it in December of 2024, but I worked on it between January and December of last year. It was because I was more focused on a lot of other stuff. Ben White.
Too congested for Madueke to work his magic there. Charlotte.
Here's Kevin Schade, but that's great defending from Christian Mosquera. Did it go viral? No, it didn't. But the music video for Right Foot, Left Foot has over 1,000 views on YouTube. I could rap it to you at half time. Who do you think should win the Bacon d'Or next year? You mean the Ballon d'Or? What do you mean the Bacon d'Or? Was that a typo? So a corner kick is going to be taken by Matthias Jensen, who came from Celta Vigo in 2019. So he's been at the club for 6 years. Here we go. Matthias Jensen takes the corner, punched away by Raya, and it's still not cleared. It's still in the Arsenal box, and then the shot is blocked by Ben White. The referee gives another corner to the away side. Oh. When you say yow, that implies that you're from America. Yeah, Brentford almost scored. Vitaly Janelt prepares to take the corner kick. This is worrying. Oh my goodness me. Kevin Schade almost equalised for Brentford. His effort hit the crossbar and bounced down. Luckily, it did not cross the line.
Because that was really moving.
I got scared for a second. You're not from America. Well, where are you from then in terms of country? I'm from England. I am quarter Scottish. Do you do FPL? What is FPL? I hope it means something appropriate, because if it doesn't, then I do not do that. Kelleher will take this kick. That is a long one. Fantasy football. I do not do fantasy football. I used to do FIFA Ultimate Team. I remember on the 19th of July 2023, I raged at a FIFA game. I was playing FUT Champions and I smashed my computer screen with my Xbox controller. My parents were really angry at me for that. I was 15 years old when that happened. I was a YouTuber during that time. I didn't really upload much in 2023. When you compare the amount of times I uploaded in 2023 and 2025, you'll see that 2025 I was more consistent than 2 years earlier. Anyways, here is Ben White. He enters the Brentford half. Madueke to his right. Here he is. Odegaard in support as well. Here he is as well. Martin Odegaard with fantastic footwork. Zubimendi to Rice. Martinelli. Rice is going to beat Yarmolenko to the ball. Martinelli to Calafiori, and he tried to play a through ball, but then Brentford got it away. Looks like autocorrect is really bugging you out. I feel really sorry for you then.
The 2 goals so far remain that pretty simple game available to watch across the Sky Sports channels tonight, all at once on TV on Sky Sports Plus.
I didn't know Ethan Pinnock was from Jamaica. That's surprising. Sepp van den Berg. That reminds me of the person who gave away Anne Frank's family's hiding spot in the annex in World War II. Here is Mosquera. That is most certainly a foul. The Brentford player just dragged Christian Mosquera to the ground. Rico Henry is also from Jamaica. Here is Rico Henry. Set van den Berg to Kelleher. He's booted it out of his box. Odegaard. Here we go. Mikel Merino, the goal scorer. Rice to Odegaard. Odegaard to White. There's a cross. It kind of caught Kelleher off guard there. It was going at his direction, but it went over the bar, and I think it's out for a goal kick. Was that a save from David Raya? If it was, then that is one of the saves of the season.
Absolutely brilliant against his old team.
Oh, I just realised David Raya was a former Brentford player.
Another goalkeeper that simply took the box in terms of the quality to go all the way in the Premier League.
Rico Henry is going to take a throw-in for Brentford. Here it comes. It's headed away. And now Martin Odegaard looking for space. He feels a bit trapped. He's played it to Piero Hincapié. Raya. Zubimendi, that was risky from Raya. He should not have played it there. If I were him, I would have booted it away from the penalty box. And he has done just that. Oh, Madueke could have a chance here, but the referee has given a free kick to Brentford for a foul on Rico Henry. Yeah, David Raya used to play for Brentford. I think he was the goalkeeper in that August 2021 game when Brentford beat us 2-0. And they had just joined the Premier League, which made it even worse for us. August 2021 was a horrible time to be a Gunners fan. But now, here I am, 4 years later, I'm still one, and I don't even regret it. Don't think I ever will.
They can see plenty of the ball early on.
Arsenal have usually attacked on the right-hand side of the area, of the half, sorry.
He's refreshed this right side, I think was White with the assist. So involved with the build-up.
Martinelli is fouled, so the Gunners will get a free kick. They've taken it quickly, and they've already started a counter-attack. White to Madueke. Ben White could be in, and then a shot! It's over the bar from Gabriel Martinelli. Hello, Kwadwo, Osei, Owusu, and Ketia. Welcome to the live chat. A supposed family member of the former Arsenal player, Eddie Nketiah. Purse-D6H, welcome to the live chat as well. I'm doing good, Kwadwo. I hope everybody that's watching this live stream are doing okay. I'm sorry to say this, I hate Arsenal. Fair enough. You must be a Tottenham fan then. What football club do you support? Got to go, but see you soon. I'll see you soon if I can catch up with you.
Expect the Arsenal centre halves to take care of most of the Brentford long balls when they're directly up like that.
29 minutes in, it is Arsenal 1, Brentford 0. Arsenal remain unbeaten in all competitions this season at home.
There are a few combinations out there for Brentford.
The last time we lost at home was against Bournemouth in May of 2025. Nketiah's going to let that go to David Raya. He's picked it up, so Dango Ouattara could not score. But you support Manchester United. Manchester United have definitely improved after their disastrous previous season where they finished, I believe it was 15th. They did get to the Europa League final, but they shockingly lost to Tottenham, even though Tottenham were kicking their arses every time they faced them last season. Looks like Dean is playing Fortnite whilst watching this live stream. He must be living the life right now. I have uploaded a lot on December 3rd, 2025, which is today. Do you play Fortnite? Well, the last time that I played Fortnite was in September of this year. I came second place, got about 10 kills. It's good for a recent game. Brighton and Hove Albion are leading Aston Villa by 2-0. That's a free kick. Foul by Ben White on Rico Henry. 4 people watching, 4 likes with 47 minutes into the live stream, 31 minutes into the game. The Gunners leading Brentford by a single goal to nil. Mikel Merino's header is the difference so far. Will Brentford be able to get an equaliser? It's into the gloves of David Raya, the ball. Messi or Ronaldo? None of them. I'd say Pele, because who else has scored over 1,000 goals in all competitions and won 3 World Cups? Pele was playing for Brazil. Doesn't matter how long ago it was, to be honest.
Plenty to think about. Behind by
Pele's dead now. He died on December 29th, 2022 because he had cancer. It was really sad. My dad informed me about it. He told me to come into his room and he turned the laptop screen around and he revealed that Pele had sadly died. He was a wonderful human being and a wonderful footballer. He also informed me of Diego Maradona's passing 2 years prior in November 2020. Arsenal have a corner. I wasn't really paying attention. Here we go. Martin Odegaard to play it short to Noni Madueke. Madueke has got time to pass it. Subamendi. Declan Rice. Madueke into the area, but it's headed away only as far as Piero Hincapié, I think that is. Madueke, it's given away. Madueke gets it back for the Gunners. Lovely from him. Declan Rice, still going. He could score here, but his effort is blocked. I came first on Nutsort today. It's a really addictive game. You should go and play it. I'm just hundreds of levels away from hitting level 2000. Callan, did you see my message? No, I did not. Quadwo, Oseo, Wusu, and Katia. No, it's not on PC. It's a mobile game. It's really addictive, and my mum plays a similar game that is addictive as well. Arsenal to take a corner here. Madueke to take, but it's cleared away. Still in the box. Ben White there. Cleared away by Matthias Jensen. He must seem really joyous. You play FC 26. The last time I played FIFA was on September 4th of 2023, when I was aged 15. Rice with a ball in, but it's cleared away, and now Brentford could start a counter-attack here. It's a great run by Michael Coyote, but the Italian is tackled by another Italian. They're both number 33. How weird is that? Calafiori and an Arsenal player went down for a moment. 34 minutes in, Arsenal 1, Brentford 0. Let's hope it stays that way. No matter how many goals we score, if Brentford score less than us, then we'll still win. I've only played one time in my friend's house. I have made some FIFA content for my YouTube channel. You can just type up Callan CMP FIFA, and yeah, it'll be there. I think at half time I will do a live performance of right foot, left foot. I don't know if I have to turn the lights off for it. Declan Rice to Ben White, Madueke to his right, but instead he picks out Odegaard. White retrieves the ball from Odegaard. Here is Noni Madueke. Martin Odegaard, Ricardo Calafiori, that's going to be a throw for us.
Still within one goal.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? If you Arsenal, really keen to get the second, it'll be a long way back there.
You look 28, but you're 17. I am 17. A few days ago, I was showing some of my college classmates my music video for 310-340-0878 Calling You. And they said I was the oldest 15-year-old they'd ever seen. I was 15 when that video was filmed. And it's one of the singles from my debut studio album, CMP. I've got two other albums, Zaza in 2024 and Keep It Lemon this year in 2025. Here's Declan Rice. No cross, Madueke's there! So close, but that was some great Brentford defending. We get a corner, we have a chance to double our lead in the 37th minute. Marino with a lovely ball to Declan Rice or Calafiori. There was the low cross to Noni Madueke, but Rico Henry came to Brentford's rescue there.
Henry's touch means Arsenal's corner.
Noni Madueke prepares to take the corner.
Stack the far post there before that burst of activity.
In it comes. It's headed away only as far as Martin Odegaard. He's whipped it in. It's headed away. Comes out to Declan Rice. Martin Zubamendi to Ben White. Madueke into the area, headed away only as far as Martin Odegaard. You don't want to give the ball away to him. He's picked out Declan Rice. Rice trying to get away from his man. Finds Ben White in acres of space. Odegaard into the area, headed away, and then half cleared. Rice with a header. Oh, Madueke's in! A huge chance! But once again, great piece of defending from Rico Henry. He's been the best defender for Brentford in this game. Callan, have you seen my message now? Hang on, let's have a look.
been some panicky defending, but not from Nico Henry.
Oh yeah, you support United. Fair enough. I apologise, Quadwo, but
Just get your body in the way.
you now know that I've seen your message. You're kinder to me than most of my friends. Well, that's nice to hear. We should be kind to everybody, except if they're a massive cunt. Kelleher with a long ball. We're 40 minutes into the game and the Gunners are leading Brentford by 1-0. Zubamendi, a free kick's been given to the Gunners after the referee deemed that Matthias Jensen fouled Zubamendi. I think he used to play for Real Sociedad. 5 likes on this live stream is absolutely incredible. David Raya is ready to take this free kick. What will happen after he takes it? Guess what happened at school? It was so embarrassing. What happened at school that was so embarrassing, Dean? I wonder how old you are. I've completely forgotten.
By Zubamendi, there's Pinnock.
Oh, Chance Marino's there. He was going for his second, but it was way off target. You are 12. That means you were born somewhere between 2012 and 2013. We're checking the Marino goal again. White with a lovely ball to Marino. Kelleher could not keep it out. I was 12 between February 14th, 2020 and February 13th, 2021. Hello, Limon F67. Welcome to the live chat. You have made your presence known. Lol, I closed school in the 24th of October. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That was a meme reference. Your name is Aaron. Okay. Hello, Aaron. Is Dean your alter ego? Is that... Or is that one of your family members' accounts? You're in secondary school. I had a lot of memories from secondary school. Bye, gotta go to bed. See you soon, Kagendo. Christian Mosquera is down. How serious is his injury?
First choice centre halves are sitting out looking on from the stands. Urian Timber plays in there for the Netherlands, so it certainly not an
looks like Urian Timber could be coming on for the Gunners.
Ahead of the up-and-coming challenges. Well, he looks in some discomfort, doesn't he, Christian Mosquera?
Okay, there we go. I've accepted your Snapchat friend request, Quadwo.
I wonder exactly what caused it. Maybe this is it, Alan. An awkward landing just here.
Yeah, I think he winces, doesn't he? Hobbles afterwards.
Here we go. Let's see this. Didn't really see it properly. Is that going to be the end of Christian Mosquera's time on the pitch? It kind of looks like it because Urian Timber was getting ready. I'm messaging Quadwo on Snapchat.
Stripped and ready for action. They don't want to take a risk with Mosquera, one of the understudies.
Yeah, shame for him.
You do have another account, okay.
He's becoming Urian Timber.
Urian Timber is coming on as a first half substitute to replace the Spanish number 3, Christian Mosquera. It's called Aaron and Augie. Augie sounds, yeah, Augie's the main character from that 2017 film, Wonder. I remember watching it with my mother.
Villa back in the game. Ollie Watkins, who's found goals so hard to come by.
Aston Villa have pulled a goal back through Ollie Watkins against Brighton and Hove Albion. By the way, your dog's Augie. Was he named after the character from Wonder?
See all the action as it unfolds on Sky Sports Multiview on Sky Sports Plus.
Sorry, but I have to leave stream. Got to go. Learn. Farewell, Quadwo.
Couple of minutes before the break.
Here we go. Odegaard.
Odegaard out by Pinnock, who's been kept very busy.
Jurrien Timber will want to get some touches in this first half to make himself feel included. Raya will boot that away into the opposite half.
Thundering it forward. This is Martinelli.
Arsenal played some really good football in this first half.
Wonder, the boy with the deformed face. Yeah, he got bullied. And Julian, the person that was bullying him, he really regretted what he did. And I believe that the parents were to blame for the way that he acted towards him. So here we go. Jurrien Timber is getting included in the game. We're in the 45th minute, the final few seconds of normal time in the first half. It is indeed a great movie, Dean. The dad in the movie looks like the footballer Pavel Nedved. How many minutes of added time are we going to get? A total of 3 minutes. We've gone past the 1 hour mark. You love Marvel Endgames. I remember that scene in the Marvel Endgame movie where every superhero you could think of associated with Marvel appeared to fight Thanos, and then Iron Man sacrificed himself. That was one of the most iconic movie moments ever, and that was only 6 years ago. Anyways, here is Mikel Merino, plays it to Declan Rice. Zubamendi the closest option, but instead he picks out Gabriel Martinelli. Here is Ben White to Noni Madueke. Lovely footwork from him. He's entered the area. Noni Madueke. And Brentford are going to get that away with Rico Henry. He's been frustrating for the Gunners and good for Brentford. Dango Ouattara wins a free kick for the Bees. Piero Hincapié with the foul. I think we're starting to get rough now. Do you play BitLife? I'm not sure what it is, and I do not play it.
Using the big guns that he's left out of the side tonight.
I remember when Thomas Frank used to be the Brentford coach. And now it's a guy called Keith Andrews.
The match is still in the balance.
His name sounds like Keith Allen, who is the father of Lily Allen. My parents have showed an absolute distaste towards her. After she said back in 2016, I apologise on behalf of my country as if we did something wrong. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then look it up. It's online. Try Deli Ali Seli. Wonder what's that. We're into the final few seconds of the first half. Brentford might have one last chance here. Michael Coyote is going to take the throw-in. The Brentford players grouping up, trying to find a good place to get their noggin on the ball. Still not cleared. Madueke with a half clearance. The two Italian 33s coming into each other. Whose throw-in is it going to be? Michael Coyote has got the throw-in. I better get going. I got to do homework. Well, you do what you've got to do, Dean. You can do it whilst watching me. I hope your parents are okay with that. In comes the throw-in, headed away, and then it's whipped back into the box, and that will be Brentford's last chance in the first half. So the half-time whistle has blown, and Arsenal lead Brentford by 1-0. Mikel Merino with the goal that separates the two sides. Kevin Schade almost equalised for the Bees, but his effort hit the crossbar, bounced, and did not cross the line. At half-time at the Emirates Stadium, it's Arsenal 1, Brentford 0. Oh, the Dele Alli celebration where he does something like this. I'm not sure how to do it. I'll have to look up a tutorial in my own free time. I'm going to go to the toilet and then I'm going to possibly perform right foot, left foot for the first time ever.
There's going to be some screaming, a lot of and then some.
If you're curious about the Grinch's new meal, head to McDonald's and tell him how you feel.
Tesco finest party food. 3 for 2 with your Tesco Club card. Shouldn't you wait for the guests to arrive? That's what makes it Christmas. Tesco. Every little helps.
However you choose to say goodbye, we hope you own it. London life is all about living with differences. The opposites that attract, the riddles, the paradoxes,
Right, guys, I am back.
the contradictory. They're part of who we are.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to home. I'm right here. Oh, Anne Heist is here. Hello, Anne Heist. Welcome to the live chat. I'm going to go to YouTube. And I'm going to put on right foot, left foot. But I've got to turn the volume down because my mother is trying to get some good sleep. Here we go, right foot. I'm going to put it at 20. Here we go. This is it here. Yo, Callan CMP. For the first time ever, this is a live performance of right foot, left foot. Sui, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. It's that time, you know. So here we go. Walking down the tunnel, ready to bring trouble. Visions of the ops scoring, I do the double. Hoping that my mates won't bumble and tumble. Cause I don't wanna give in at this stage, don't wanna crumble. Say hi to an op, good luck to another. But then we gonna battle like big and little brother. And the referee is like father and mother. 11 aside, Teammates always cover, leaders come in, see who gets to start it off. Heads or toes, flip the coin, now we know who's starting off. Get into our positions, got the keeper for protection. 3, 2, 1, whistle blow, start the election. Leaders come in, see who gets to start it off. Heads or toes, flip the coin, now we know who's starting off. Get into our positions, got the keeper for protection. 3, 2, 1, whistle blow, start the election. 45 aside, 90 minutes of fight. We've come all this way since we qualified. Now we've come to make the rest horrified. We're gonna bring the trophy on our flanks. Right foot, left foot, anyone still fine? Sorry guys. Hold on, Dad.
Sorry guys, how about sorry mum?
Don't embarrass me on the fucking live stream. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently Dad didn't like that. I shouldn't have done that. Apologies for that, guys. Oh, we've got some first half highlights here. It's all right, we all make mistakes. Thanks for that, Dean. You're an amazing person. Bye, Dean. Hello, Molly Johnson. Welcome to the live chat. Hope you're having a great day. Hello, Purse. Welcome back to the live chat. Hope you're doing well. We have 6 likes on the live stream. That's really good. If I turn the lights off, let's see what the sky is like. Still looks the same. It looks a little bit brighter. I've really missed the Christmas adverts. Looks like the Santa dolls are still celebrating summer, or the elves. Who is winning? Arsenal are currently winning by 1-0. Mikel Merino has scored, and it's the only goal that is there, of course. Separates the two sides. We are 45 minutes away from gaining another 3 points this season. Oh no, he's in danger. I'm just reacting to an advert. Do you have your Christmas tree up? No, not yet, even though we've got 22 days to go until Christmas. I think they'll be setting up the Christmas trees when my mum has gone to Scotland. I'm really going to miss her. She'll be back on Saturday, which is December the 6th. I am in the UK person. Oh, look at this. It's so good when it's in the dark. You can see my face and the background. They're changing colours. That wouldn't really happen if I had the light on. So we're watching different games here. That looks like Leeds United versus Everton. Leeds have scored. Oh, it's Chelsea. I should have known because what was I going to say? I saw someone with long hair. That was Mark Cucurella. It looks like red lights. What do you mean red lights? Evaluate more. LED. Is that not just a typo? Oh, it's LED, so it wasn't a typo. LED lights. What looks like LED lights? Rainbow. Of what the screen is projecting. It looks like the second half is about to begin. We are currently 5 points clear of Manchester City, who last won the title in 2024. I remember watching the game that Man City won to crown themselves champions of England for the 4th season in a row. That was my 3rd ever live stream on the 19th of May 2024. So I would have been 16 years old at that time. So the Arsenal and Brentford players are coming out, and we are ready to play better against Brentford in this half than we did in the first. It's going to be very hard for me to keep quiet, even though I should be quiet because my mum needs to get some rest. She's leaving very early in the morning. and she doesn't want to be that tired. I wonder who Arsenal have got next. The time is 8:34 p.m. on December the 3rd, 2025. There's only 2 people watching and 6 likes. Bill Leslie and Alan Smith are the commentators. The referee blows his whistle and the second half is officially underway. We're 1 hour and 21 minutes into the live stream and the second half has commenced. The Gunners, as it stands, are 45 minutes away from winning. Martinelli is in, but it is cleared away by Coyote. And Kelleher boots it away from the Arsenal attackers. Brentford survive for now. And here they come again. Kevin Schade wins a free kick for the Bees after a foul from the substitute, Jurrien Timber. So it was 11 minutes into the game when Mikel Merino scored. Come on, that's a great minute to score in because it's very early on. Wouldn't say that it's uncommon because it can happen at any point. Brentford have a free kick in the 47th minute. Vitaly stands over it. I think the other person is Matthias Jensen. Jensen swings it in, and that's going to go behind for a goal kick for the Gunners as a Brentford player on the left-hand side of the penalty area could not latch onto it. Keith Andrews trying to space out his players by the looks of it. Hello, the Anomaly 564. Welcome to the live chat. Anomalous Expurge Factus. I think that's how you say it. Expurge Factus est. Is this like trying to say supercalifragilistic? I don't even know the second half of that long made up word, but it was by Alvin and the Chipmunks. And the melody was used for the Barney theme song. I made a very, very 18 plus parody of that song. I didn't record any vocals for it. I made it up in my head. And I have sung it to myself on some occasions. I wonder how I'm going to react when Arsenal get a second goal. It's like I don't want anyone else to score because I might react very loud to it. I can't really trust myself there. Here we go. Michael Coyote with a long ball and Ben White got the last touch and Brentford have a corner kick. Farewell, Purse. One thing that I'm really excited for is that in 28 days' time, which is exactly 4 weeks, I will be doing a New Year's Eve concert if I can, if I have available time. I maybe want to do it in the middle of that date, December 31st, 2025. It'll be my second one in a row. So a corner kick is going to be swung in the 49th minute, supposedly by Jensen, and there's a header from Vitaly Janelt. It was going off target, but Raya wanted to keep it in play. I think just so Arsenal will have a quicker chance of scoring. David Raya will boot this long. I wonder if I should dress up well for the EastEnders Christmas Day episode. It's split into two parts. I think I found out yesterday / last night about that. And apparently some shit is going to go down. Here come Brentford. Great defending from Ben White, and it's going to be a Brentford corner kick. Brentford have a corner, in it comes, and it's headed away by Piero Hincapié. Oh shit, Brentford are in. I did not expect that to happen. Here's Dango Ouattara, great defending from Urien Timber, and Brentford have another corner. Remember, it has been 4 years since that day in August 2021 when Brentford beat us for the last time, a 2-0 win at home for them. Vitaly Janelt is going to take this corner kick. I can't tell on this side of the stadium who's supporting Arsenal and who's supporting Brentford. In comes the corner, and it's grabbed by David Raya. Rico Henry has done very good in defence. I'd say he's been the best Brentford player tonight. It's easier to say tonight because it's gone dark outside. Aston Villa have levelled things up at Brighton. Crystal Palace have gone in front at Turf Moor against Burnley, and Leeds remain 1-0 up against Chelsea. It remains goalless between Wolves and Nottingham, and also between Liverpool and Sunderland. Sunderland have been one of the most unexpected teams in this Premier League. Marino tries to play it through to Madueke, but Rico Henry is going to clear it away. Here we go. Brentford on the run again. There's a cross. Brentford have been the better team in this second half, which is extremely worrying. Here's Gabriel Martinelli. He's entered the Brentford half and he's been tackled by Kevin Schade, an attacker helping out the defence. And what makes that bad is that Gabriel Martinelli has gone down. Is it going to be enough? No, it won't, thank God. Martinelli is a key player for the Gunners. It would be worse if Saka was injured. Calafiori. And again. The best team the world has ever seen. Here is Marino to Calafiori. Gabriel Martinelli. Piero Hincapié. Marino. Hincapié. Marino. Rice. Marino, this is lovely from the Gunners. Here's Rice back to Marino. There's a pass. The effort's blocked. Piero Hincapié to Urien Timber. Now here is White. Subamendi, Timber, Raya, Hincapié, Rice, Marino. Arsenal get a throw in, 57 minutes in. We're 12 minutes into the second half and 82 minutes into the live stream. And the Gunners are still beating Brentford by 1-0. Mikel Merino with the only goal inside 11 minutes. Lovely from Merino. Ben White. Martin Odegaard. Ricardo Calafiori. Martinelli with lovely play, low cross, and Brentford are going to clear it away, but Declan Rice picks it up for the Gunners, keeps it alive for them. Hincapié to Calafiori. Now Urien Timber. Gabriel Martinelli. Odegaard. Ben White. Madueke. Marino. Just seeing if there's any more messages coming in. There's only one person watching, so I know that they won't be coming a lot. I'm just afraid to raise my voice, even by accident, because after what happened when I tried to perform right foot, left foot quietly, I tried to do it quietly, and then Demon Dad came in. We're into the final few seconds of the second third of the game. And It's currently Arsenal 1, Brentford 0. Here we go. Ben White, Marino and Madueke could not keep it in play. So I'm going to get out my laptop and I'm going to see who's coming on. One of them is definitely the top scorer for Brentford this season in the Premier League, but I've forgotten what his name was. So number 9 is Igor Thiago. He is from Brazil. Number 24 is Mikael Damsgaard. Arsenal are making a double substitution. Kevin Schade is off and Jordan Henderson is coming on for Brentford as well. So Kevin Schade, Matthias Jensen and Vitaly Inaut are off for Igor Thiago, Mikael Damsgaard and Jordan Henderson. Brentford have got a little bit experience with bringing Henderson on. He's won a lot of titles with Liverpool. Can he possibly win the game for Brentford? Bukayo Saka, or should I say Sir Bukayo Saka, and Eberechi Eze are coming on. Noni Madueke is one of the players coming off. He did well. And Gabriel Martinelli is coming off as well. Noni Madueke is off for Bukayo Saka. And Gabriel Martinelli is off for Eberechi Eze. Is Reece Nelson actually in the squad? No, he isn't. It would have been great to see another former Arsenal player come up against us. It's happened with Granit Xhaka. It's happened with Danny Welbeck. It's happened with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I remember that game in 2023 between Arsenal and Chelsea when Chelsea were having an absolute rubbish season. Here we go. Zubimendi through to White. He's kept that in play and it's come out to Eze. Eze to Saka. His effort is blocked. Oh, was the lineswoman's flag up, if it is still a woman on that side of the pitch? That's not me trying to be sexist, because I saw a lineswoman earlier on. It was in the first half. Or maybe just before the start of the game. It feels a bit comfier like this. Long ball from Kelleher. Headed away by Calafiori, and Brentford will retain possession. Oh, lovely from Declan Rice. Surely we can do something. No, we don't. To be honest, Declan Rice should not have wasted that. I don't care if he's our record signing. He's got to play like a record signing in that moment. We signed him for a reason. I know that number 6 of Brentford is Jordan Henderson. Yeah, Henderson was number 8 for Liverpool. A long ball's been played into the Arsenal half. To the left-hand side where Rico Henry is. Ben White's going to get that away. Igor Thiago was close to the ball there. And from what I've seen on BBC Sport, we do not want to let Igor Thiago get the ball. He's on 11 goals in the league this season. Lovely control from Eberechi Eze. He goes down. He is our top scorer in the league. The Gunners get a free kick. What can they do from here? Riccardo Calafiori is going to be the one to take the free kick. He's played it back into his team's half to Piero Hincapié, who finds Urien Timber. Now it is Martin Odegaard. Plays it to Eberechi Eze. And the referee is going to give a free kick to the Gunners. We have the chance to get the ball upfield. The first yellow card of the game has been dished out, although was it enough to be a yellow card? Did I say red card? I'm not sure if I did. Yeah, Hoya Molyuk, the Ukrainian international, is the first person to go into the book. Declan Rice to stand over this free kick for the Gunners. 65 minutes in. Rice takes it, headed away only as far as Martin Odegaard. And now it is Martin Zubamendi to David Raya. Lovely ball that was to Starboy Saka up against Igor Thiago. Here is Martin Odegaard. Ben White into the area, headed away only as far as Rice. Finds Calafiori, shooting chance, good save. And an Arsenal player's gone down. Kelleher could have just picked it up, but he didn't for some reason. Marino, who scored the only goal of this game so far, was the one that went down. Arsenal came very close to doubling their lead. Riccardo Calafiori, an unlikely person, could have gotten his name on the score sheet. I almost said there, but they're not. He's not trans. He identifies as a male. That was not me being transphobic, for your information. That was me stating an obvious fact. 2 people currently watching. 1 hour and 42 minutes. Marino, oh, this looks promising. Martin Odegaard trying to carve out an opening. Here's Rice. He claims he was fouled. Referee disagrees with him. And Brentford play to that advantage. Here's Henderson. Who's number 5 for Brentford? I need to know. Kelleher with a long ball. Maybe if I performed right foot, left foot on with my laptop, with the music coming from the laptop, then my dad wouldn't have done what he did. Complain about how loud it was. I apologise if that was a bit awkward for you. So number 5 of Brentford is Ethan Pinnock. So number 5 is Ethan Pinnock. I should have known. How did I forget that number 5 for Brentford was Ethan Pinnock? Bukayo Saka for Arsenal up against Rico Henry and Mikael Damsgaard. Saka is dispossessed but wins a throw-in in the process. Lovely from Calafiori there. Great save from Kelleher. Oh, I don't think he would have been able to pick the ball up there when Marino came charging in. I wonder if Marino will score in, I think, 3 games in a row. He scored against Chelsea on November 30th, and he scored here 3 days later. Here's Odegaard to Eze to Marino. Will he turn from goal scorer to goal provider? Here's Rice on the right foot. Good save, Marino. Oh my days. How on earth has Mikel Merino missed that? Such a huge chance for the Gunners to double their lead against Brentford. A great save from Kelleher to deny Declan Rice. And then Mikel Merino did an Alvaro Morata and missed a should have been goal chance. Mikel Arteta has his hands behind his head in absolute disbelief. But we go again. At least Marino has already got a goal in this game. I wonder if he'll end up being our top scorer. I don't know who was our top scorer last season. Leeds have doubled their lead against Chelsea, and Aston Villa have turned it around against Brighton. It must be an absolute goal fest. Hello, Lee Walters 3940. Are you doing EastEnders tomorrow? Yes, I will be. If the episode is on BBC iPlayer tomorrow, December the 4th. Please get that the hell away. The last thing that you want to be doing is making a mistake at the back when it's too easy not to make one. Kelleher. That is a long ball headed on by Igor Thiago, headed away by Hincapié, headed on by Zubamendi. It's picked up by Mikel Damsgaard. Damsgaard gets it back. Here's Ethan Pinnock. Henderson. It's played into the Arsenal half. I know some of the Brentford players, you may call me Bonnie. Oh, it's a goal. If you want, it's okay. If you can't remember or you don't want to, because Lee Walters 3940 is quite long, I'm fine with that. Hello, Bonnie. Welcome to the live chat. I had a Bonnie that went to one of my primary schools, and she made up some pretty serious false accusations against me, really inappropriate ones. Nothing regarding sexual assault or rape. But I had to be taken out of that school, and I moved to a school that was twinned with the one I was going to with that Bonnie. Yeah, I'm on my dad's account and I'm 9. Just be very careful with who you're speaking to on the internet, because you never know who you could be speaking to. You have 3 siblings. You must have a very big family. I am aged 17 and I will be 18 years old on Valentine's Day 2026. Year 5/4th grade. Okay, so I was in year 12 at secondary school, which means that would have been the 11th grade in America. I was 9 between the 14th of February 2017 and the 13th of February 2018. That was somewhere in that time. It was in February 2018. I had my very last day at that primary school. And apologies if I mentioned those things that I didn't get falsely accused of. I didn't know that you were 9 years old. But I can trust you because you're nice and have a kind heart. That is what I will say. Thank you very much for that compliment. And I will try and keep things appropriate on this live stream because a 9-year-old is present. So that means you were born somewhere between 2015 and 2016. Your teacher is 30. What's your relationship like with your teacher? I hope it's appropriate, for the love of all that's holy. 2 Brentford players are coming on, but my BFF is a boy. How old is this BFF of yours? Rico Henry and Ethan Pinnock, the 2 Jamaicans, are coming off, and the players replacing them respectively are Keane Lewis Potter and Nathan Collins, who is the usual captain for the Gunners. No, not for the Gunners, for the Bees. I apologise for that Mistake. You were born on the 24th of July 2016. I was born on February 14th, 2008. So I would have been 8 years old when you were born. Also, it means that you were conceived somewhere in October 2015, because 9 months after that, it's July 2016. That's when you were born. Nottingham have taken the lead against Wolves as expected. Will Wolves be able to turn it around? I just realised that Sheffield United could have gone a whole season winless. That's until they beat Newcastle United 1-0 thanks to a Billy Sharp penalty. I remember watching some of that game. 76 minutes in, and it's Arsenal 1, Brentford 0. Here is Zachary. Looks like he could shoot here, but instead he played it to Calafiori, kept it alive for Arsenal, but not that much. Brentford get the ball back. Calafiori pounces and gets the ball, stumbles. An Arsenal player, that was Eze, he fell over. Odegaard came in, and then Brentford won the ball again. Nice, you're the age of my cousin. That's nice to know. 3 people watching, 6 likes. You support Man United. Quadwo, somebody who was on this live stream earlier on, supports Manchester United as well. And Man United had an awful season last season. They did get to the Europa League final, though. It looks as if they concentrated more on European football than domestic football. You're 9 years old and you're already singing that glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. I don't know what our chant really is. Or I think it's Arsenal FC. We're by far the best team the world has ever seen. Igor Thiago's touch map. He hasn't had that many contributions, but he can spark at any moment. He could be like the threadbare of Brentford. That's how predatory he is. In comes the corner kick. It's headed away by Declan Rice. You are in bed. Let's hope you don't get caught by your mum and dad, because you could get in trouble for staying up at night. I think you just got to be watching very quietly. Do you have any headphones on? Arsenal are in again. Mikel Merino. Your teddy's called Carlos. He is a corgi, but a corgi is a dog. Is it an actual animal you're talking about? Zubamendi to Martin Odegaard. He does well to keep it alive for the home side. 78 minutes in. Odegaard to Saka. He still has it. Lovely from him. How the hell has he still got it? It's like glue whenever he has it. There's a cross. Headed away. There's Igor Thiago. But then Arsenal get it back. Here's Martin Odegaard. Saka. Merino plays it to Ricardo Calafiori. This is Piero Hincapié. Bukayo Saka. Goal 76 to 90 plus minutes after 13 games this season. Brentford have scored 10. Arsenal have conceded 2. Well, this is going to be tight. 79 minutes in, Arsenal are 11 minutes plus stoppage time away from defeating the Bees and gaining another 3 points this season. 7 likes on the live stream. Thank you so much. Kelleher with the kick. It comes out to Damsgaard, but then Starboy Saka clears it away. Ben White with a lovely clearance. I loved that header he gave because it went so far. Thanks for saying that you support me. It's nice to have a little member of the Callan CMP army. I was on the YouTube channel, sorry. His Rice, his efforts blocked. It reconnected. That's why I said sorry, but honestly, who cares? Oh my God. Dango Ouattara thought he was slick against Urien Timber. He was not falling for him there. Will he succeed next time? Hincapié, Calafiori, Eze. Declan Rice to Eberechi Eze. Eze still has it. He was put off there by Coyote. Martin Zubamendi. Martin Odegaard. Ben White. Bukayo Saka. Odegaard. Saka, lovely from him. Ben White's going to let that go out. I think he thought it was a corner, but instead it was a goal kick. Saka didn't like that. 82nd minute. It still remains as it was as of the 11th minute. Has the referee rethought his decision? Has he gone over it in his head? Declan Rice is down, so Arsenal have got something else to worry about rather than Brentford scoring against them at the moment. I wonder if I'll be able to upload on every single day of 2025. That'll be amazing. It's rare that YouTubers do that. I have uploaded over 1,700 videos onto my YouTube channel. 2 people currently watching, 7 likes. Only 2 big things have happened in this second half. They were Arsenal chances from Calafiori and Marino. Victor Gyökeres will replace Declan Rice, a giant of Arsenal, replacing another giant of Arsenal. Kelleher with the long kick. Oh, that did not look good. Igor Thiago and Piero Hincapié are down. Igor Thiago looked the strongest. He's still shaking his head. Hincapié suffered the worst. Oh yeah, I saw that head collision. Igor Thiago is down again. I wonder what it would be like with my mum and dad present in this room. Aston Villa have beaten, well, no, they haven't beaten. They are leading Brighton and Hove Albion by 4-2. Let's check the other scores on BBC Sport because they just went off our screen. Also, there's Burnley 0, Crystal Palace 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Nottingham Forest 1, and at halftime we have Leeds United 2, Chelsea 0, and Liverpool 0, Sunderland 0. Sunderland are doing very well against the reigning champions. I think their reign will be over once they are no longer able to win this title, at least in 2026. Piero Hincapié is back up on his feet. So is Igor Thiago. Let's see this. Madueke to White. There's the cross into the box, and then Mikel Merino's header to put the Gunners in front. And then here is the Kevin Schade chance. The effort hitting the crossbar. So close. This is Arsenal and Brentford's third encounter in 2025. First one was in January. Second one was in April. I did a live reaction to that game. You can go and check it out if you want. And the third was today on December the 3rd. The others were on January 1st, which was New Year's Day, and April the 12th. Apologies if that took too long. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's been 11 goals today. Aston Villa have scored the most. Ollie Watkins got a brace. There's Onana. It looks like Andrea Onana scored that. Andrea Onana plays for Manchester United. Is he on loan? Let's go and check. I've got to be very quick just in case I miss something out. He's currently playing for Trabzonspor. He's on loan from Premier League club Manchester United. So my suspicions were correct. And he is from Cameroon. Who is number 20 for Brentford? They've got something saying Hollywood. That's their sponsor. That's pretty rare, having the word Hollywood in your sponsor. In comes the throw in. It's headed on. Oh, it was there for Sepp van den Berg to head in. And Arsenal are on the counter-attack. Eberechi Eze is dispossessed, and that could have been it. We should have sealed it there. Raya to Zubamendi. Here we go. This looks promising. Doesn't really anymore. Merino to White, and now to Timber. Here is Martin Odegaard to Martin Zubamendi. Urien Timber finds Martin Zubamendi. Ben White finds Mikel Merino. Zubamendi to Martin Odegaard. Ricardo Calafiori. Big chance for the Gunners. Calafiori still going. It's a great save. And then Saka followed up on the rebound. But Kelleher made an outstanding double save to keep Brentford in it. Calafiori had another chance. It's very rare to have a fullback get at least 2 chances in a game. Bukayo Saka off the bench almost got his name on the score sheet. We've gone past the 2-hour mark. We're into the 90th minute now. We're into the closing stages. All Arsenal need to do is hold on. Brighton have scored a 3rd goal. It's now 4-3 to Aston Villa. Will they complete the turnaround? There's already been one in that match. I did say that it was going to be a goal fest, and turns out I was right. We're into the final few seconds of normal time in the second half before we find out how many more minutes have been added on. Here we go. The 4th official says 6 minutes. We have to hold on for 6 more minutes. Marino plays it through to Saka. Big chance. Bukayo Saka onto his left foot. And was that over the line? Yes, it was. Bukayo Saka seals the win for the Gunners. Sir Bukayo Saka, Starboy Saka. So many good nicknames for Arsenal's number 7. It is 2-0 at the Emirates, and Brentford are surely beaten for good. Kelleher kicks the ball away in frustration. It's Arsenal 2, Brentford 0, and it is the substitute, Bukayo Saka, with the goal. One of our best players this season has got his name on the score sheet. Arsenal on the counter-attack. Mikel Merino plays a lovely ball to Bukayo Saka. They were checking to see if it was offside there. Kelleher got a touch. And was that over the line? They need to give out goal line technology here. It's very rare for a goal to be given like that. So I'm thankful that I was present for that. Saka humiliates the 2 Brentford players, takes a shot. Kelleher with a save. And then he scrambles back to try and clear it away. And it looks like it was well over the line. 4 minutes to go until the Gunners have officially defeated Brentford. Mikel Arteta celebrates for the 2nd time tonight, but Brentford are in here. However, it's gone off target, and their hopes of gaining at least a point in this game look very, very slim now. Here they come again. Oh no, this was the replay. Mikel Damsgaard set up that player. I don't know what his name is. Lewis Potter. It's Lewis Potter. Here we go, the goal decision system. This is what it looks like. And it was the correct decision. It was over the line. David Raya with a long ball. 3 minutes to go until Arsenal have picked up another 3 points. We'll be on 33 points after 14 games. That means we will have dropped 9 points this season, because 14 times 3 is 42. That's the maximum amount of points we can get after 14 games. We've picked up 33 as it stands, so we've dropped only 9 points. Not really a long ball from Ryan there. It's gone out for a Brentford throw-in. They need to score twice in less than 3 minutes without Arsenal scoring again if they want to gain a point. Here is COYG. Jordan Henderson. Oh, lovely skills from number 18 there. Dango Ouattara dispossessed, and there's Odegaard dispossessed by Ouattara. And here is Henderson. Mikael Damsgaard. And that's going to go straight to the former Brentford man, David Raya. He picks it up from Dango Ouattara. Ben White is Alan Smith's player of the match. So congratulations to Ben White there. Rico Henry did a good job though, as did Kelleher. They are my two favourite Brentford players in that game. They are the best ones in this game in my eyes. We are 130 minutes into the live stream and we are 1 minute away from victory. Are we going to get one more win to seal the 3 points? Calafiori, Zubamendi, Hincapié, Timber finds Martin Odegaard. Odegaard. Ouattara through to Igor Thiago. Brentford keep it alive. Yarmouk. Henderson into the area. And then a shot. It's into the gloves of David Raya. That will be Brentford's last chance of the game. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, 0. The 6 minutes are up. And surely now the referee's going to blow his whistle at any moment now. And that is it. Arsenal have defeated Brentford at the Emirates Stadium. Mikel Merino opened the scoring in the 11th minute. And I thought that my score prediction was going to be correct in terms of the scoreline 1-0. But in the first minute of stoppage time in the second half, Bukayo Saka proved me wrong and just got it over the line to seal another 3 points for Arsenal. David Raya wins against his former side. We have made him a better keeper. Arsenal go 5 points clear of Manchester City in the title race. The final score at the Emirates Stadium on the night of December 3rd, 2025 is Arsenal 2, Brentford 0. And also that concludes this live stream. If you liked it, make sure to press the like button. And if you want to see more content from me, please subscribe to the channel and tap on the notification bell. I will see you all on the next one, and goodbye.